Hello again, this is Betsy. We're discussing the cognitive load theory as stated in the Spectra text. The definition says essentially that it helps explain and predict allocation of working memory resources and interaction between working memory and long-term memory to deal with the intrinsic, extrinsic, and germane cognitive load. One thing that stood out to me was the use when looking at the event-related dysynchronization percentage. They used alpha and theta bands over the frontal and parietal lobes, or regions of the brain, and each participant was served as their own control. Baselines were taken when the person was relaxed, and then compared when the person was given different cognitive tasks. This evaluation was sensitive to the intrinsic load associated with split attention. That would be possibly reading and doing another task associated with the reading. There were differences noted in processing when videos, textual context there was textures, or pictorial information. When there were other types of inputs, this was noted with the students. It was used primarily with gifted students. As a special ed teacher, I can see huge differences cognitively in their loads, what they can deal with. This specifically looked at the intrinsic load, that the students are more apt to pursue on their own. I notice this all the time in my classroom. If there's something that has to do with, if there's pictures and video and things that they can touch and deal with, students are more intrinsically drawn to learning from those experiences as compared to when it's just text and just very specific, typical learning environments, whether it's worksheets or tracing things, drawing things that aren't that are maybe typical of the learning environment, as opposed to when you bring in those other things. The cognitive abilities change greatly. The children start to think outside the box and start to explore and experiment, and you can see they're able to cognitively retain more and actually get more out of the lesson. Thank you so much. I look forward to hearing your feedback. Thank you.